Hello my dear students of BSc 5th semester. So welcome to physics classes by Sarabdeep Kaur Sidhu. So today's our topic is Bragg's law in reciprocal lattice. We have studied Bragg's law in direct lattice, okay, in X-ray diffraction, that 2d sin theta is equal to n lambda. Now we will explain this in reciprocal lattice, and that is also called, this is a very important topic, this is also called evolved construction. This is also another name, evolved construction. Clear? And also called vector form of Bragg's law. Clear? And also we called evolved sphere. Clear? Evolved, in this we draw a circle, that is also called the evolved sphere. So this is a very important topic. So let us start this topic. So we know that the Bragg's law of X-ray diffraction, that can be expressed as a relation between vectors in the reciprocal lattice. How these can be explained in the form of vectors, that we explain at the end of the this topic. So first of all, this is a diagram which is showing that these points are the reciprocal points, lattice points. So this is a reciprocal lattice, and this A point from point A, we draw an incident beam. So this is an incident beam AO. AO is the incident beam, and O is the origin of this reciprocal lattice. O is the origin of this reciprocal lattice. Clear? And from this we draw a sphere, taking A as a center. Taking A as a center, we draw in 3 dimensions, we say that we draw a sphere. In 2 dimensions, we draw a circle. So we draw a sphere with the radius. Keep in mind the radius should be 1 over lambda to satisfy Bragg's law. So radius of this sphere should be 1 over lambda. So we draw a sphere taking A as a center of radius 1 over lambda. Clear? When we draw a sphere, at least one point of this sphere must touch the reciprocal lattice point. At least one point. So it may touch at other reciprocal points, but at least one point should touch this sphere of radius 1 over lambda. So this is a point B. This is a reciprocal lattice point. So this touches the sphere, and O is the origin of the reciprocal lattice. Clear? So we can, if you want to write it, you can say that AO is the direction of incident beam, and O is the origin of reciprocal lattice, and B is the point, and we draw a sphere of radius 1 over lambda, taking A as a center, and this sphere which is called evolved sphere, which is called, very important, evolved sphere, must touch at least one point of reciprocal lattice, and in this diagram the point where sphere touches is B. Clear? So this is the we can say assumption that there is a reciprocal lattice. O is the origin of reciprocal lattice, and AO is the incident X-ray beam, and B is the we draw a sphere of radius 1 over lambda, and B is the point where it this sphere touches, and B is the reciprocal lattice point. Now we put here a crystal plane. So if this is a, I say, if this is a crystal plane, this is a crystal plane, this is a crystal plane here. So this is a crystal plane, and it touches this sphere at point, say, E. It touches this sphere at point E. Now join O to B. When you join O to B, when you join these points, and then what is the, you can say this point is E, because touches the sphere at E dash. You can write here is this point is E or E dash, you can say any. So this is OB is perpendicular to this plane. OB is perpendicular to this plane, and its one point is origin and other point it terminates at point B, which is the reciprocal lattice point. Then what is OB? Then OB is reciprocal lattice vector, because we have studied in the previous lectures that what is a reciprocal lattice vector? When we draw perpendiculars to the crystal planes, and it the length of that normal or perpendicular is 1 over d, and it terminates at one reciprocal lattice point. So this terminates at one reciprocal lattice point B, and it is perpendicular to this crystal plane, which is placed at point at here. So this is reciprocal lattice vector. So its length should be, we take this length is 1 over d h dash k dash l dash. If you take these points h dash k dash, the coordinates of these are h dash k dash l dash, and h dash k dash l dash, we know that h dash is nh, k dash is nk, and l dash is nl, that is nl. So this is reciprocal lattice point. If this is a reciprocal lattice point, so diffraction will occur at that points which are at the sphere, at the surface of the sphere. So B point is the reciprocal lattice point, and it touches this sphere. So here diffraction will occur. Diffraction will occur at another points also, which at the surface of the sphere and are the reciprocal lattice points. So if we join A to B, then what is AB? This is diffracted X-ray beam. So this is diffracted X-ray beam. And AO, this is incident X-ray beam. This is incident X-ray beam. Direction of incident X-ray beam. And this angle, we take this angle theta, this angle also theta, total angle becomes 2 theta. Clear? And this is also, OB is also the chord. You can see the chord of this sphere or circle. If in 2 dimension we take it circle, then this is a chord. And also from this it is clear that OE is equal to half of OB, or you can say OB is equal to 2 times OE. So from this diagram you can say that OB that is equal to 2 times OE, that is equal to 2 times OE. Clear? So in this diagram, in diagram AOE, so in not diagram, in triangle, so write in triangle AOE, in triangle AOE, I write here in triangle AOE, in triangle AOE, yes, this is the perpendicular and this is the hypotenuse, because this becomes base, A becomes base, so OE upon, because this is perpendicular, OE upon AO, that is equal to sine of theta, that is equal to sine of theta, and from this OE is equal to OE is equal to AO sin theta. AO sin theta. And what is AO? AO is 1 over lambda sin theta. 1 over lambda sin theta. So OE, the value of OE is you can say 1 over lambda sin theta. Clear? And also I have this. Also we know that this, you can say if this is a circle, we take it the chord OB, or you can say OB is equal to 2 times OE. So OB is equal to, from diagram it is clear that, because this angle is also theta, this angle is also theta. Clear? OB is equal to 2 OE, or OB is equal to 2 into 1. Put the value of OE from this. So 1 over lambda sine of theta. So this is OB. Take it equation number first. Take it equation number first. And also from this we have I also said this, that OB is also equal to inverse of or reciprocal of distance between the planes, because this is perpendicular to the planes and this is in the reciprocal lattice, because we know that how reciprocal lattice form when we draw normal to the lattice planes, and the length of that normal is 1 over d. The end points where length becomes 1 over t, the area of that points is the reciprocal lattice. So from that this is 1 over d, and also from figure you can say OB is equal to, from figure you can say OB is also equal to 1 over d dash h d h dash k dash l dash, or is equal to, we know that that is equal to n dash n l n k. So you can write here n over d h k l. You can write here. So from this is equation number second. This is equation number second. This is also OB. This is also OB. So you can write from here 2 over lambda sine theta, that is equal to n over d h k l. So from this you can say n lambda, that is equal to 2d sine theta. In simple way you can write. So this is reciprocal. You can say Bragg's law in reciprocal lattice satisfied. Clear? Clearly. So to satisfy this, the 3 points that we must keep in our mind. What are that 3 points? I write here that 3 points. Yes, what are that 3 points? First point is yes, this origin, the origin of reciprocal lattice must be in the direction of incident X-ray beam. Incident X-ray beam. Clearly? And second point, the radius of the sphere, must be 1 over lambda. Then Bragg's law can be satisfied. Clear? So radius should be taken 1 over lambda always. Third point, at least 1 point of reciprocal lattice must touch the sphere, then diffraction will occur. Clear? Will occur. That's why AB is diffracted X-ray. Clear? So these 3 points must be keep in mind. Clearly? Then vector form of this Bragg's law. How we can find out that in vector form? So in vector form, same diagram I will draw again. So this is a sphere. So this is a sphere of radius 1 over lambda. So this is a sphere of radius 1 over lambda. So this is the direction of incident ray. This is the direction of diffracted. So this is A point, this is O point, and this is reciprocal lattice vector. So we write in the previous lecture the reciprocal lattice as G. We write it G, and this is the direction of incident X-ray beam. Incident X-ray beam. So this is 1 over lambda, or we know that 2 pi over lambda, that is equal to K. So this is also 1 over lambda, this is also 1 over lambda. So we write it as, if we multiply 1 over lambda with 2 pi, we can write it K, and K is the wave vector. Clear? So this is the direction of incident X-ray beam. So I write it K. I write it K. Clear? And this is the direction of diffracted beam. So I write it K dash. I write it K dash. Clear? So this is K, this is K dash, this is G. Clear? So according to triangle law of vectors, what is this? K vector plus G vector, that is the reciprocal lattice vector, is equal to K dash. We know that this is equal to H A star plus K B star plus L C star. You know it. So this is equal to this. And we can also write it K plus G vector square, that is equal to K dash square. This is in vector form, we take it in this form. Clear? Or you can write it K square plus G square plus 2 K vector dot G vector, that is equal to K dash square. Clear? And this K, this is also 1 over lambda, this is also 1 over lambda. So in magnitude, AO is equal to AB. K is equal to K dash. In magnitude, these are equal. So if they are equal, then we can K in magnitude form, this is equal to K dash 1 over lambda. So you can cut these two. So I cut this with this. So what we get? G square plus 2 K vector dot G vector, this is equal to 0. So this is the vector form of Bragg's law. This is called the vector form of Bragg's law in reciprocal lattice. So in direct lattice, we write 2d sin theta is equal to n lambda. So this in the vector form in reciprocal lattice, we write it this way, where G is the reciprocal lattice vector, and we know that G is equal to H A star plus K B star plus L C star. So where A dash, A star, B star, C star are the reciprocal, the primitive translational vectors in reciprocal lattice. So this is all about, this is also, the sphere is called the evolved sphere, always come in the exam. So this is also called evolved construction, Bragg's law in reciprocal lattice, and vector form of Bragg's law. So thank you very much. These points, 3 points are very important. Thank you.